All right. Well, hi everyone. Thank you all for viewing today. So excited to have you all here today, taking a look at this video. So we're very excited to announce a partnership that we have with Silver Linings through their Slap platform. Um, some of you might have heard of this before. This is our second time actually announcing or going around with this actual or a second go around with this actual partnership. We had a few of our clients actually go through this last year through a collaborative that we participate in, and we want to bring it out for clients again this time to take advantage of. And so we're really excited to have Juan, Omar, and Victor here to talk more about the Slap platform. Again, we've had some of our clients go through this platform and have some great success with it. So what I'll do right now is I'll pass it on to Juan, but we'd like to hear actually from the rest of the team too. So yeah, Juan and Omar and Victor, being that you're going to be working with CIELO and the clients, yeah, we'd love to hear from you all. Maybe you can do a quick introduction.
Sure, I'll
Sure.
start. Hi, everybody who's seeing this in the future. My name is Juan Pablo. I am from Ecuador. I am based in Ecuador, been working with Silver Lining for the last 6 years, and I'm here to tell you all about it. And very thankful for you, Alex, Eric, and Maria, for allowing us the opportunity and the privilege to address the people that you work with directly.
Thank you, Juan. And my name is Omar Farhat, and I have been with Silver Lining for over 3 years now, and I'm based in Cairo, Egypt. And I'm excited to work with amazing people like Alex, Eric, and Maria from CIELO, and excited to help as many business owners as we can. And I'm leading the team of Slab experts who will help you and support you moving onwards, and excited to talk to you more. Over to you, Victor.
All right. Hi, everyone, those in attendance and whoever is looking at this in the future. My name is Victor, and I'm from Nigeria. I've also been with Silver Lining in the past 3 years. It's been an amazing journey. We've worked with, small businesses all over the world. So I'm excited to welcome you all on board. We're waiting for you on the other side. Come, come, come. We're ready for you.
Thank you so much, Victor, and the Slap team. So with that, I'll go ahead and pass it on to Juan to share more about the Slap platform. Who is this meant for, and just the value behind it. So thank you, Juan. Thank you, Slap team, and I'll pass the floor on to you.
Thank you. All righty, very quickly. It is only fair we tell you who we are. Silver Lining started in 2005, and our mission is simple and crazy. We want to change the world one small business at a time. We believe small businesses are a tool for justice. Every time a small business succeeds, the direct positive impact in the community is incalculable. In order to do this, we need to first understand what is the main problem. What is exactly that we're trying to solve by helping small businesses, right? How do we help them? That is when we, in 2004, 2005, 20 years ago, our CEO and founder spent over a year talking to over 400 small business owners to figure that out. What do small businesses need the most? The answer, 99.99999% of the time, was the same. I need more time and I need more money. And I'm sure that if you're listening to this, you're going to relate. Not only that, but as she explored this question further, a pattern emerged in which small business owners felt that they needed more time to make more money, right? I'm busy 8 hours a day working administrative things. The operations is too much. I ate 16 hours a day. I don't have enough time. And if I have more time, I could get more money. I could go for more clients. I could think about marketing strategies. I could go for partnerships. And then the other side phase of that coin, the other side of that coin was, if I had money, I could hire someone to help me, which would free up my time, which would let me get more money. If you think about it, we are in a circular problem that we call the cash flow capacity catch-22. The result of this is being stuck, wanting to quit. I'm too busy, I'm overwhelmed, I've lost my passion, I want to quit, either because of planning paralysis or action frenzy. The solution we propose to this, and this is the value of Silver Lining, the value of Silver is we want to propose to you that this is not a scarcity problem. It's not that you lack those two resources and you need to get more. It is actually an optimization problem. What we need to do is be 100% aware of how much of those resources we have, then develop a very intentional plan, and finally only invest our time and money in our highest priorities that are the result of that plan. So if you think about it, the solution is a behavioral solution, an experience of having a plan and executing that plan. That is SLAP. SLAP is an acronym, the Silver Lining Action Plan. It is a methodology that is based on behavior change science that allows small business owners to live through an experience that we call the SLAP experience. The experience of building a plan, building the right plan, where you will be able to identify your ideal client and how to connect with them with limited time and money, and then execute that plan. The way that we activate this is with a platform, a SaaS tool. The SaaS tool, the platform, SLAP Center, I want you to think of it as the instrument that we use to implement that methodology. It is a tool. The value comes from the actual support and structure that we provide small businesses so that they could execute that plan. 80% of people have a plan, they know what they need to do, yet they fail to execute it. The way that we close that gap is with structure and support. That comes in the second part of the experience. We build a plan, we execute that plan. In order to provide small business owners like yourself with structure and support, we have developed 6 tools that we call the pillars of SLAP. Each one of these tools individually could be activated without the software, but we use the software so that you could activate all of these tools through the software, and you could leverage this structure and support so that it could benefit you the most, so that you could achieve your goal, which is going to be our goal, which is that you are profitable and sustainable, so that we could accomplish our mission that is changing the world economy one small business at a time. I'm going to tell you about each one of these pillars very quickly, and then I'm going to show you the software so that you could see what the experience looks like from a user experience. The first tool is the SLAP Center. That's the SaaS application, the web platform tool that I just mentioned. Works with a username and a password. It's the space where you're going to build your plan and then execute your plan. Every single one of these pillars is activated through SLAP Center. The second pillar is called SLAP Actions. This is a library of templated campaigns that you can activate. Think of it as a shopping list. If you are able through your plan, if you're able to identify through your plan that the best way to connect with your ideal client might be to launch a podcast or to do partnerships or finding sponsorships, you could then go to our SLAP Actions and activate these connecting campaigns, we call them. We have done the research for you so that if you want to launch a podcast, you don't have to go do your research. You could just activate it in SLAP Actions and then execute that. It's going to be broken down step by step and rigorously track your behavior and rigorously track the actions that are going to get you to that goal. This is my favorite pillar, and I'm not just saying it because my colleague Omar and Victor are here. SLAP expert, this is human support. A SLAP expert is a person that goes through over 400 hours of certification, so their name is true. They are experts in the methodology that I'm explaining and the software. The idea is that you could leverage this human support as much as you can want or need. People, small business owners who are in our program are required to speak to a SLAP expert at least once a month. The idea is that the SLAP expert is going to be your accountability partner, a person you could talk to about your results, someone who's going to be driving you towards results, someone's going to help you, teach you how to use the SaaS application, the platform, so that the learning curve is reduced. Think of your SLAP expert as your best friend, your accountability partner, the person you can talk to. And their sole purpose is to provide you with structure and support. SLAP Meet is the fourth pillar. This is virtual events. This is learning. This is training. We run weekly meetings led by industry experts. I actually lead a group of critical thinking, and you could attend to as many of these as you can want or need, depending on your specific strategy. You'll get to meet our community. You'll get to meet an expert. You get to network and find interesting solutions to problems and challenges you might be facing about your business journey and how to get more clients and close sales. SLAP Connect is an algorithm tool that we have, where you could connect with our community via industry, location, or how you feel. The idea is that if you have a community with you that with a shared common goal or shared common struggles, your chances of success is going to increase because you're going to get the support that you need. And finally, we have our fifth pillar, which is the access pillar, where you would be able to activate incredible opportunities, prizes, contests that are all based on your behavior, on how well are you executing the experience? Are you doing your actions? Are you closing sales? Are you talking to your accountability partner? Are you leveraging all the meets and all the training that we're giving you? If you do these things, and I'm going to show you in the software how we measure it in a second, you will be able to unlock access to capital, to many different. We have right now 3 specific projects in the SLAP access, which is capital, a one-to-one coaching calls with experts that lead the SLAP meet, and finally a virtual assistant. All righty. So before I show you the software, who is this for? If you are actively running your small business, if you are leveraging your revenue as a source of income and you're self-funded and you want to grow, if your small business is beyond the startup stage, if you're fully committed to your business is not your side hustle or your dream, you're fully committed, it's your main source of income. If you're focused on profitability and sustainability, you're committed to growth, you could speak either Spanish or English, and you're comfortable using a computer, this program is for you and will work for you. Victor and Omar and their team are going to reach out to you at some point of your experience to talk to you about this, answer questions, and make sure that this feels right for you. With that said, let's look at SLAP Center real quick. What are you? Da-da-da-da. SLAP Center, here we go. Everything that I mentioned, if you can see my screen, is shown here. What you're looking at right now, it's a demo account. This is SLAP Center. I want you to think of a SLAP Center as the headquarters. If we were helping you to get in shape, SLAP Center would be the gym. And then Omar would be your gym trainer and Victor would be your diet training, right? We will come to support you. Here's where you would do everything. The first part of the experience, building the plan, it's what you're looking at right now. We start with a very quick time and you and your business, so personal values and alignment section. If you look at how the software works, it works like setting up an app. We have invested significant amount of resources, over millions of dollars, on developing time over 20 years, so that as you're building your plan, it feels like you're setting up an app. Most of the things are going to be multiple choice, as you could see. There are going to be videos, there are going to be interactive exercises. And the idea is that you spend no more than 7 days building your plan so that you don't lose momentum. What's really interesting is that you could do this by yourself, it's super intuitive, or assisted. The steps of building the plan are super clear, hands-on, very practical, right? We're going to determine how much time you have actually available to grow your business. We're going to help you to determine an ideal client. We're going to name that ideal client. The software is going to help you while you do these exercises, right? We're going to help you set up a SLAP statement, a very practical, tactical, and obvious statement that tells you what you do, who you do it for, and at what scale. We're going to then help you determine what your financial goal is going to be, right? We're going to walk you through a personal expenses budget. Then we're going to do a fixed business expenses budget. Then we're going to do a income streams analysis. So how do you get your income, determine profit margins? We're going to break down your revenue. And at the end, you're going to end up with a very practical, realistic, measurable, audacious, profitable goal that it's expressed in a sentence. I need to sell this in order to get this profit. And that means I need to sell 18,000 pasteles and 1,400 panes, right? So that way your goal is realistic. Once we finish that, we're going to do a little bit of strategic design. Our team is going to help you with that to figure out what's the best way to connect with your ideal client. And then, boom, we're into action. Now you get to leverage all the tools that I show you. You're going to have a SLAP score. This is an algorithm, a predictive number that is going to allow you to understand how close or far are you to reach your goal. The lower, this is a demo account, so that's why this number is low, but the highest possible number that you could earn in your SLAP score is 100. You're going to have a leaderboard ranking. Chandra Turner is an actual small business that works with us, and she, as you could see, has a SLAP score of 100. She already reached her profitable goals, and it's her third quarter, right? You could think of the whole experience as a game to get this number as close to 100 as you can. We're tracking over 400 data entry points, all related to behavior, and all of them were taken into account in our algorithm to come up with this number. The success habits we're tracking for that number are here. How are you doing in terms of your one-year goal? Are you doing your actions? Are you closing your quarterly sales? Are you pausing and reflecting? Are you talking to Omar, Victor, and their team? Are you going to the virtual trainings and meets? And if you need any detail, you could click it and you will see how we're actually measuring it. So by this number being 100% correlated to these actions, if this number is up, I can guarantee without a shadow of a doubt, with a very high level of confidence, that you are going to be closer to achieving your goals. Here's what's interesting. You don't have to do this by yourself, right? Omar's, Victor's teams, and Victor's team is going to be activated, and they're going to help you determine what are the right actions that you need to do in the action panel. You're going to be able to activate many different types of projects, from events, loyalties, hit list. You could put this into your SLAP, into your Silver Lining Action Plan. You could create your own projects, your custom projects. So if you have a commitment with a partner, you could come here and create it as a project, break it down, assign a time budget. How much time am I going to invest in this? How much money? And you're going to be able to track it in our action panel. The action panel is 100% integrated with your calendar, and you could actually start tracking specific actions that you need to do in order to achieve your financial goal and putting them in your calendar. The software is 100% integrated with all calendar tools available: Outlook Calendar, Apple Calendar, Google Calendar. So this action panel is actually a very powerful project management tool, and I want to encourage you to use it. You're going to be able to track your sales by income stream or by quarter. That's going to allow you to see the correlation between the actions that you're doing and what sales are you, what results in sales are you getting. You're going to be encouraged to do what we call a pause and reflect exercise. This is a critical thinking exercise. You could do this by yourself or assisted by a SLAP expert, where you're going to be asked questions about the time frame that you want to reflect. How do you feel? What results are you getting? And this is going to help you to reprioritize and re-optimize your actions. So actions that lead you to close sales, and pause or reflect that leads you to reprioritize your actions. That's why in these habits, you see this little roundabout icon. The connect tool over here, you're going to have all your call directory with your SLAP experts. If you decide to go to meets, so these are the meets that we have available. You could go to all of these if you want, if you have the time, of course, right? All these calls and meetings are going to be in your call directory. This is the ongoing training. I'm right here. Boom. I lead a critical thinking SLAP strategy group. I really hope to see you there. Come to mine. Don't go to Carissa's. Don't let her know that I said this. Then you could, we have many different types of meetings: strategy, action, access. You could post offers to our community. You could connect with people, like I mentioned, by industry, location, pause and reflect. We even have a referral program. If you're happy with your results and you want a friend of yours to also share in their success and access the platform, you could do it. And finally, the access pillar that I mentioned, all of these are programs, prices, and experiments that we have that are correlated with your behavior and the SLAP score. Right now, you could access, if you qualify, to capital, like I mentioned. These are loans that are based, we're issuing loans. This is an experiment. We're issuing loans based on behavioral data, not credit score. This is something that you could activate if you qualify. It's not, we're not into the lending money business. We're into the supporting small businesses business. So if you at some point need capital and you want to leverage our access portion, you could do it. You could, if you qualify, as you would see here, also behavioral criteria to qualify, to an advisory call, one-to-one call, or a personal assistant, like I mentioned. That is a very quick crash course about SLAP. I hope that this video got you super excited. I hope that And I hope that you carry this excitement with you and this momentum, and I'll get to see you in the future. And I want to thank CIELO for giving us this opportunity. We would not be able to accomplish our mission without strategic partners, and we're grateful for CIELO for allowing us to talk to you directly. Alex, I want to give it back to you right now.
Thanks so much, Juan. So again, for all the CIELO clients that are listening around, this is an opportunity that you have available to you, especially if you're a CIELO client who has already launched their business and looking for the next step. This is an opportunity for you to be able to start focusing on revenue goals and on strategy. And the SLAP platform definitely offers a lot of resources with that. So wanted to reiterate again, Juan, if you can just repeat for us again, who is the ideal business that this is really set up for? Who's your ideal client for this?
100%. Not only that, I'm going to show it to you. So allow me to share my screen. So if, as I go through this, if you feel like I'm describing you, you are in the right, you're looking at the right video. All right. So if you're actively running your small business, it is owner operated. Can you see my screen, by the way? I'm just talking. Yeah. Okay, cool. If you are leveraging revenue, savings, small loans, so you're not looking to get a venture capital loan and then sell your business for billions. This is your beyond your main source of income. This is your passion. This is your small business, the way that you provide to your family. So self-funded. Again, this is for you. If your business is beyond the startup stage, you're generating revenue. If you notice all of our conditions, there's not a single number. I'm not telling you if you make $250,000 a year of revenue. No, if you're making revenue, if you're beyond startup, you qualify. If you're fully committed to running your business, this is your full-time job. This is your primary source of income, you qualify. If you focus on profitability and sustainability, not like I said, a quick win, right? Not a billion-dollar valuation to then sell it, but actually focus on, I want this to be long-term profitability and sustainability. If you're committed to growth, if you're ready to accept structure and support, if you talk Spanish or English, we're looking in the future to new languages, but right now, if you speak Spanish or English, because we have the Lab Center available in Spanish or English, this is for you. And finally, if you're comfortable with very simple tech. What do I mean by very simple tech? A computer, access to internet, and maybe a Zoom, right? So that you could maybe a Zoom so that you could come to your calls. Then this is for you. Alex, with that said, let me know. Talk to me.
Yeah, no, thanks again, Juan, for reiterating that. And then for all you CIELO clients who are watching this video today, if you are interested and you want to know more, please reach out to us at CIELO. You can reach out to either Eric or myself, or you can send us the email at smallbizinfo@cielocommunity.org to know more about this. And we'll make sure to get more communication out with the links. We do have a landing page that is specifically built out for CIELO, both in English and Spanish. But other than that, thank you so much, Juan, for taking your time, and the rest of the SLAP team, Omar and Victor, for taking your time to explain this platform and for us to get excited about this. And I really do hope that some of you out there that are watching this do take advantage of this. Again, we're here to support you, and we have seen success with clients who have gone through this program in the past. So thank you all for being here today. We definitely appreciate your time. Thank you to the SLAP team, and we'll see you all soon.
Thank you.